Hi guys, Jacob Moses here. So I think I've been up since 12 a.m. I've been having insomnia, so I just decided to make this video in case if it is useful for someone out there. Of late, I've been having two concerning thoughts, which are inferiority complex and imposter syndrome. I'm sure majority of us must have had this feeling before. I mean, if not all of us, where we are given a new position, a new role, or we land a new job, or we get a big gig, right? And we tell ourselves that I'm not supposed to be here. I don't deserve this. This is too big for me. I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to do that. Yes. Of course, I'll be in denial if I say I have not been in such position or situation before. And I tend to just tell myself, you know what, let me just quit this. Let me just decline this offer and so on. But I just want to say this, you really do not know the limits to which you can get unless you start, unless you try, right? And most of us even give up at the first instance, even without knowing where our strength can take us. So ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? You're going to make mistake at the first trial, which, I mean, nobody gets it perfect at the first trial or at the first instance, except, I mean, you're a god somewhere. I mean, that's the worst that can happen. Failing at the first trial, which I don't think it's a bad thing, as long as you're failing forward, as long as you're feeling better. And I'm going to leave us with this illustration that Apostle Selman gave at some point. He said that if you're in a plane and the plane is moving at a full speed or is flying at a full speed, and you are in the plane, you get up from the plane and you go back to use the restroom. So ask yourself this question: are you really going backwards? Because in the grand scheme of things, you are still moving forward, only that for that period, you were moving back. So my advice for us today is take that position, take that role. As a matter of fact, you may not even be given that position or that role because of your competence. I've been in a position where I was given big gigs, right? Not because I'm the best in the game, or not because I'm the best photographer, cinematographer, director, and all that. No, I'll be delusional. I'll be in denial to say that I was the best, and that's why I landed this gig. Sometimes it could be your character. Sometimes it could be your communication skill that may land you such position or such job. So why don't you discover the reason why you were given that position or that job or that gig and improve on that before you even give up this position in the first place? To be honest, for some of us, we need to find ourselves in a dilemma where we are in between the devil and the deep blue sea before we know that we can actually fight the devil or swim across the deep blue sea. So please take up that challenge today. You really do not know the limits to where your strength can take you unless you start, unless you begin. So I leave us with that word today. Cheers.